5 here is our number 5 of our top 5 quarterbacks, who will be none other than Justin Herbert. So we'll look at why he's so good. What makes him so good? Let's take a look at this first clip here. Let's see what the defense does. So right out of the gate, look at this. Bull rush for no reason. And then what else do we have? We got a guy running himself out of the play. And we see this all the time with these good quarterbacks. Certain moments we see guys running by. Look at this D-tackle right here. Takes the inside route, takes himself out of the play. Now you have this whole middle, clean pocket. He can see everything. He's 6'6". And now you have all these defenders, right? Clean pocket. Let's pause right here. Look at this pocket. Clean, 6'6", clean line of vision, line of sight. Open guy right here, open guy right here. Look at this. What is he doing? What is he doing? 3 guys not in the picture. Now let's get further down. Pause right here. How is it that there's 2 guys next to each other and then this guy is wide open? How is it? And then third guy even behind there. So you mean to tell me that this guy was double covered and the quarterback also had a clean pocket with 4 guys just not really trying to rush, and then now you just have this guy scot-free, but there's 3 guys around him. But Justin Herbert is so good, right? As we see a bad tackle attempt, but it's not about that. It's about how great Justin Herbert is, right? Now, next pass, let's see what happens here. Let's pause right here. What are my D tackles doing? Patty caking? This guy, what is he doing? Like, can we explain that? What's going on with that? Let's actually restart this. Justin Herbert is so good, right? He's so gone. Look how good he is. What's up with my guy right here, Chandler Jones, right? He's so good, runs himself out of the play. What is Crosby doing? If these guys are so great, right? They're so good. What are they doing? What is Crosby doing? He had the outside and then went back inside just to get caught up on another guy. Oh, Justin Herbert, he's so good. Oh my God, he's so good. And then now look at this. Why is this guy jumping out on him like this? Is he a horse ride? Are you going for a pony ride? Or are you trying to tackle somebody? Like, what are we doing here? Now he's like humping him. Like, what are we doing? We got 2 spectators. These 2 guys are doing what these guys are doing. All these guys, everyone. But they're on the football field. Makes no sense to me. But Justin Herbert is so good, man. He's so good. Alright, next play. So let's see what makes him so good. False start. Look at our left tackle. False start right here. Right here. Watch him. Look at him. False starts. And then look at him. Defensive end crashes inside. Takes himself out of the play. What are you doing, my guy? Now, what is my top end doing? He's just pretending like he's being held, but he's just not rushing. Now let's look at the point of attack. Let's look over here. Free release. Watch this free release. No one jams. Look at this defender. Just free releases him. Gone. And no one touches him. Even at the point of attack. Let's pause right here. What's going on with these 2 defenders? What is this Raider defender doing? Why wasn't he already at the point of attack? Number 2. Let's see what number 2 does. Because I think number 2 is eyeing him, but he doesn't really try to make the play. Like, he sees him. He's literally running with him. We saw him. Now, number 2, why aren't you converging? And what is this safety doing? I wish we had a north-south view to see what he was doing. But Justin Herbert is so good, right? He's basically throwing a wide open targets with defenders not even rushing on the D-line. And we friggin' crown these guys. We champion these guys, right? Because they're so good. Oh my God, they're so good. Look at this clean pocket. We're seeing it right now. We're seeing it right now, guys. Let's check this again. This clean pocket. Clean pocket. Look at this. This is a dream for any quarterback. You only get this kind of a pocket in the NFL. You don't get this really in high school or college because guys are fighting to really get to the quarterback. It's not that easy. But in the NFL, you see it all the time. You really do. All right, let's get to the next play. But actually, let's see this point of attack. Well, they're showing it to us in a better light right now. Let's look at this point of attack. So, right. I mean, yeah. So what is this guy doing? That's number two. He was eyeing him the whole time. We saw it from the other side. What is he doing? Can anyone explain that? Because I don't. I have no idea what he's doing. We saw him from the other view. He's not even anywhere near him, but he was eyeing him. All right, next play. Play action. Let's look at our defensive end on the top. Look at Chandler Jones, not even rush. Takes a play off. And it's the play side. Where is he going? He's supposed to be rushing. He's supposed to be rushing. And he just basically just took a play off, guys. So when your defensive end does what number 55 does here, he should be coming in and trying to pressure number 10, but he doesn't. He sits back, jogs, pretends to flail his arms. I don't even know what that was. But basically takes a play off, and then this is what happens. The result. You have a patty cake defensive back over here, not really playing defense, allowing this catch. But all because Justin Herbert got no pressure on him, and now he backpedals his way into the end zone. But Justin Herbert is so good. Is that Herbert being so good, or is it just guys not playing defense? Now let's see what happens on this play. Oh, happens again. Watch my defensive, my end contain right here. Doesn't contain. Inside rush. Gives this guy all this time in the world. Literally, guys, that's all that was. Our edge guy does not contain the edge. He should be going outside. Let's show you. Let's watch the laser. Watch the laser. This is what his path. That's the path he should be taking. Sack right there. But instead, he's sitting here doing nothing. He thinks he's doing something, but he's really not. Now look at this defender. The classic, let's not look back, right? Look at this defender. The receiver actually reaches back on his helmet and rips him back to try to get at the ball. But obviously, the referees aren't going to do anything about it. Lets it happen and gets mossed. We see it time and time again, guys. It's putrid, we'll say. All right, let's see what happens on this play. Let's see if we see the same nonsense. Look at this guy. Look at this guy taking a play off. Justin Herbert, he's so good. Oh my God, Justin Herbert. Oh my God, he's so good, right? He's so good, but look at this. Look at my buddy over here taking a play off. Is he playing for the Chiefs or is he playing for the Chargers? Like, he still hasn't come in or touched anyone, guys. But you guys sit here and champion these guys. Like, I'm not saying that he's not the top 5 quarterback. Like, he's got the top 5 guys that we're going to discuss. They all have a lot of things in common. They're all tall, 6'5", 4 guys or beyond. They're young. They got strong cannons. They're athletic. And they win from the pocket and late games. They're a lot in common. But this is our number 5 guy. And you're going to notice a lot of the same in their tapes. But it's just, it happens all the time. You see guys like this just standing straight up, just not even engaging. They might as well not even have him on the field. They might as well be playing 10 on 11. Like, him being there is not even necessary. Now let's look at everyone else. So the whole D-line, let's look at this. They all bunch together. So this right here doesn't help anyone. Like, it doesn't. Like, just being bunched together like that. Like, unless you're having a picnic, it doesn't really do anything for you. Now this guy goes, all right, he's guarding him. All right, that's fine. So what? Oh, whoops. I did not mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. All right, we might have lost that play. It's all right. Unless this is this is the play they were talking about. We're seeing it from the north-south view there. My bad, guys. All right, let's see this. So this is where we were talking from. So you mean to tell me, why is this? This is a double covered guy. He's double covered, and this guy's on his outside, this guy's on the inside. No, this guy should be over the top. So literally, this guy should be over the top. This guy, all right, you want to play like that, that's fine. But if the only reason you should be going for the ball this way is if you know this guy is over here, which he's not. He's on the side of him. So you make this play, or lack thereof, this could be a touchdown. He got lucky, grabbed his ankles. But plays like that, man, it's just the little things, man, that make these quarterbacks look so great. Not saying that he's not great, but like the defense could have been much better. Now we get a north-south view. Let's look at this defensive end just stand straight up. Look at this. So look at, he actually, guys, let's talk about this for a second. This guy, let's pause actually at this point, right here. So now the tackle looked at him and saw he wasn't coming in and looked back in. So he took his attention off of this guy. So this guy should be really just rushing in there and pushing 25 into the quarterback. Instead, look what he does. 25 actually goes away. Look, 25 leaves. So this guy should be trying to press and does not. And then this defensive end takes the inside route, takes himself out of the play. So now he does a half-ass spin, doesn't even try to get back. Now let's look at the receiver. Let's look at the double coverage on this side, the double coverage. So immediately, look at what this guy does. So immediately, this guy goes to his outside. Like, why would you do that? This guy should have stayed over the top the entire time. He chooses to go outside and gives the receiver the inside and just splits them. He splits them because he allowed them. He should have stayed over the top, so all you can do is run a corner. You can't get beat on a corner. You can get beat on a post, though. You can get beat on a streak if you go to the outside. It's ridiculous, man. This is all bad. This is really all bad. Look at this. And then he jumps outside. Now all the quarterback has to do is throw it to the inside, above. That's it. Because the safety went to the outside, number 22. Like, what are we doing? This is Pee-wee right here, guys. This is Pee-wee football. Like, just simple things like that and make these quarterbacks look so great. Now let's see what happens on this play. So double A gap blitz, it looks like. We back out. Oh my goodness. Let me see this. Let's see this rush real quick. He gets shoved. Why is there no rusher on the right side, guys? It's almost like they sacrificed. See, they didn't rush anyone on the right. So now this quarterback that we're talking about, Justin Herbert, look at this. You give him a clean pocket, no rusher. Now he steps up. No one there. Of course. Of course, guys. Of course. And then this is kind of like the same thing we saw last play with the other team. Like, why is this safety on the outside shoulder? Let's pause right here. Why is this white shirt over here, not over here? You shouldn't have a blue shirt splitting two white shirts in the middle of the field. All right, this guy, you got beat. But this guy should be literally over the top. He's on his side. He's next to him. So the quarterback did the same thing like last time, throws to the middle over the top, where the guy should have been. It's very simple. It's stupid. See it all the time. Look at this. It's ridiculous. We see it all the time, guys. But he's so great, man. All right, let's see this play. Let's see a couple more. Show you. All right, so now both defensive ends just take themselves out of the play. I know it's against the Texans, but look at this. This guy and this guy, look at him. Runs right by, runs right by. Idle. They're both idle. Now let's watch. Whoops. Let's watch the receiver play now. What happened is down below. Oh, free release? Oh, actually, no, that wasn't the free release. This guy got it. He doesn't really jam him, guys. I thought he did jam him, but look at it. It was like a pretend jam. Look at him. He touches him and then immediately goes into a trail technique. Herbert sees it the whole time. Pitch and catch. That's all that was. Is that Herbert being amazing, or is that just terrible defense, guys? Like, can we be honest about this? Like, was that Herbert being so great, huh? Or was that just terrible defense? Like, come on, let's be honest. All right, let's do one more play. All right, so on this, my defensive end, oh, I'm losing my light here. He does an inside spin move, but what does my right end do? He gets caught up. Look, what is he doing? He gets chip blocked, but he doesn't try to fight through. You can do better than that. And then he goes to the inside, guys. What are you doing? He literally goes to the inside. You can't do that. He knows better than that. I kind of lost my laser on that one. All right, there we go. So look at him. He goes, runs into the block. Like, dude, what are you doing? He literally sees the guy is there. If anything, you go outside. You wouldn't try to beat him to the inside like that. That's what happens when you try to beat him on the inside. You get chipped, and then now he goes inside again. Basically, all that does, you know what that does? It gives him a clean view right here, because there's no one rushing. He's a tall guy, right over that guy. And then look at this corner just completely just mistime his jump. He's jumping and the ball's already arrived. Makes sense of that one. I don't know, man. That's bad. All right, I think we're gonna leave off here with our number 5, top 5 quarterback. Let's see what he does on this one. Oh my God, look at the DMs again. Look at this guy. Crash it. He spins to the inside, so he takes himself out of the play. And then this end, what does he do? Half-asses and then stays inside. Look at him. So you're just giving him all the time in the world to throw. That's all that is. Off his back foot. Float. That's basically a glorified punt. Glorified punt. Lands. Look at all these guys in the same zone. Look at this, guys. Look at this. What's wrong with this picture? What is wrong with this picture right over here at this point right now? Why is there 1, 2, 3 guys, 3 black shirts, dark blue shirts, 1 white shirt? How could that be? How could you just have that happen? Why is this happening? Never should this happen. Whoops, where'd my laser go? Lost my laser again, guys. But yeah, there we go. So this should never happen. You should never have 3 guys in the same area. Ever. You have 1 white shirt at most, maybe 2 guys. This guy should have probably been there because you can see him hauling ass. So that just shows you they just don't play correctly, man. And these quarterbacks are just literally looking at open receivers. So basically, he's better than most because a lot of quarterbacks probably won't make that throw because they're either like too short or just don't have a strong enough arm. Because look at how he's throwing this. Like, you can't deny the arm talent. And you can say the NFL is rigged, yes, but look at this arm talent. Look at how he's throwing this off his back foot, making it look more amazing than it has to. Look at this. Right there. Look at how he's throwing that. It's literally off. I couldn't make that throw. I know that for a fact. Leaning back, falling back. Look at his feet. What's up with this laser, man? Bro, this laser is annoying. But look at his feet, though. Look how close together they are. So close together. The fact that he can do... All right, there we go. Look at how close together. No width. Look at his shoulders. Look at his distribution of weight. He's leaning back, guys. Like, literally. If you, like, put it up against the pen, look at this. He's leaning back. It's bad. And still, the ball arrives. It's floating up in the air. The defender really isn't running. If you see this defender right here, the one that we saw hauling ass, look at him. He's not really running. He's more or less just jogging. Look at him, standing straight up. But that's what it is, guys. Thanks for watching, and join me for the number 4 quarterback on our top 5 list.